Did she take care of your business? You slept with her 2 times, 3 times. I hope it was amazing. I hope it was worth it.
I mean, if we went out some, yeah. But yeah.
You went out with her?
Yeah, I've been out with her. I understand what you're saying, and I respect what you're saying.
It's her or I. There is no other way. It's her or I.
Hey guys, let's get right into it. The Mcbee Dynasty, Real American Cowboys, or what I like to call the Yellowstone for girls, gays, and husbands who don't have a say, or who can't look away. Much like the Dutton's establishment, we got a lovable but deeply flawed patriarch, 4 of his grown kids competing for affection and control, employees who are like family, a few crazy exes, a community rooting on their downfall, and financial ruin on the horizon. If you haven't seen the Mcbees in action, I get it. Life's crazy. It's hard to find the time. And you have me, here to help you break down everything you need to know before the premiere of Season 3. If you haven't seen Yellowstone, grow up and go watch it. It's good TV. To fully understand the tangled web of dynamics at play here, we'll need to start by meeting Steve Mcbee Sr.
Hey.
He's the head honcho, founder of their cattle farm / car wash / coffee shop empire, and often the source of the drama. Whether it's his womanizing ways or sketchy business practices, Steve Sr. always finds a way to fuck things up. We see him dealing with his recent divorce, sleeping with his CFO, kinda dating Missouri moms, and messing around with barely 20-somethings in Nashville. And that's just Season 1. Then we don't really see him, after a mysterious cliffhanger ending the Season 1 finale where he tells his sons he has to go and doesn't know when he'll be back. Dun dun dun. We later find out that he's been convicted of insurance fraud and sentenced to 2 years in prison. Basically, the farm was producing a lot of crops. He reported to the government that they were not producing as many crops as they actually were. And that made the Mcbees eligible for insurance benefits that they shouldn't have actually gotten. And if there's one thing our government will not stand for, it's being tricked out of money. So he's currently serving his time and isn't on Season 2 and 3 for that reason. But who's running the show while Daddy's locked up? Meet the CFO of Mcbee's Farm and Cattle Co. and the woman Steve Sr. was sleeping with, Galena. Starting out as a housekeeper for the Mcbee home, Galena proved to be hardworking, business savvy, trusted by the family, and somehow finagled herself into position of CFO and 10% owner. Her involvement in the company seemingly boosted business. Her involvement with Steve Sr. seemingly caused his divorce. Galena's all in when it comes to Steve Sr. She's ready to commit, cohabitate, and take on the world as a power couple. Steve does not want that. He's marveling in his newfound freedom and taking full advantage of the bachelor lifestyle. Galena's storylines in Season 1 and 2 alternate between trying to seduce Steve and threatening harm to Steve's side chicks. Last season, we watched as Steve's new Russian girlfriend and Galena's former friend found her Porsche damaged and some of her chickens unalived.
I introduced you to everybody here. And the next thing, you backstabbed me.
I'm not sure I did.
Are you kidding me? You did not sleep with Steve while I was living here?
So, I think I might know who offed those chickens. You may be thinking, with all this chaos and scandal, how is anything getting done? And who on earth is actually working on this farm? Meet the Mcbee sons. We'll start with the youngest son, Braden, who prefers to stay mostly off camera and out of the nonsense. we're told he lives with Steve Sr.'s ex-wife and the boy's mom, Christy. She runs her own successful and morally sound business. The two of them seem more than happy to remain uninvolved and support from afar the older three Mcbee brothers who help keep the farm and car washes afloat. Next are Jesse and Cole Mcbee, the second and third born brothers, who put blood, sweat, and tears into tending the farm and growing the crops for each season. Now, if only they could put that kind of effort into their relationships. These guys landed two of the prettiest girls in Missouri and somehow still struggle with commitment issues and compromising their lifestyles. This could be largely influenced by their father, who at every opportunity says something like this.
I just feel like in every relationship, or no, I don't even know if the word's relationship, friendship, dating, that it's a battle of them thinking, oh, I'm going to change him. I'm the one that's going to change him and or control him. And no, you're not. It's not going to happen.
Despite the bad advice, Jesse and Cole are now settled down and starting lives with their high school sweethearts, Allie and Casey. These two ladies are the only ones who ever make any sense on this show. Voices of reason. On top of that, both of them are new moms, with daughters born only a few months apart. Yay, cute! I guess those boys just needed a little time to mature, to be more like their oldest brother, who's wise beyond his years and has it all figured out. Heh, just kidding. Meet Stephen Mcbee Jr., the CEO and acting leader of the Mcbee Empire, a role he took on in his dad's absence. The weight of the company's operations, his dad's messy relationships, his mom's approval, and his brother's well-being all seem to be on Stephen's shoulders. Not easy for a 30-year-old to navigate, and for the most part, he's a rock for the family. Where he gets himself in trouble, though, is his taste in women. For the last two seasons, we see him in a tumultuous relationship with his ex, Calla, who he originally met on a dating show called Joe Millionaire. Weird how things didn't work out with such a solid foundation. In season 3, we'll be introduced to his new girlfriend, Allie. And no, you are not imagining things. I'm reusing the exact same cartoon as his last girlfriend because you can't tell these girls apart in real life either. I obviously can't speak on how things play out since the season's not released yet, but I can report on a minor spoiler. Stephen and this new girlfriend have already broken up after she was spotted with another man at Stagecoach. Stephen took to his very popular and public Instagram story to expose her, post their messages, and call her a whore, horrible person. She retaliates by posting the messages Stephen sent her, which really spun things and backfired on him for being a controlling misogynist. His ex Calla also took her opportunity to post old texts that dug the grave even deeper. QPR crisis mode, and Stephen Mcbee Jr. apologizes, takes it all back, and enters himself into an intensive trauma retreat center to, self-reflect and all that. So now you know, and you can see where things pick up and hopefully pop off during the season 3 premiere of Mcbee Dynasty, airing June 15th on Bravo. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the Mcbee Fan Club. This was Plot Points with Live for the Plot.